Hello, welcome to my channel, The Ascension Guide. I'm your guide, Joe Martin. Today's message from Ariah is revolving around balance. So, what does that mean? Obviously, we're not talking about standing on 2 feet and trying to balance yourself, but it's all of the balance that we do within life. It's the juggling of the two different worlds that we're living in right now, in a lot of ways, going back and forth in the 3D and the 5D, the foods that we eat, the, things that we consume intellectually through our minds, finding that balance. So I have noticed in the pursuit of spirituality with a lot of people that they feel like the goal is to completely eradicate their ego. And I don't agree with that at all. I think it is your job to tame the ego and make sure it's not your identity. And, I made a video about this before. I'll post that you can check that out, balancing ego and humility, but so I won't go too much further into it here. But the main idea is balance, and having your humility support you and having your ego support you, and having neither one of them hinder you, because both can become a hindrance. Now this goes for other things in life as well. I know a lot of people struggle with like food. Should I be a vegan? Should I be a vegetarian? Should I, is it bad to eat meat? Is it this? Is it that? And it's like, whatever you think, is what it's going to be. But if you're way on one extreme and you feel like you're depriving yourself of things, I don't think that's good either. We have to also remember that as much as we're a soul having this, human experience, we are having the human experience. And there's a lot of cool stuff about being a human that people are missing out on because they have these belief systems that limit them, that say you can't do this or can't do that. And I don't think that that's necessarily what we're striving for in this new world. I think that the limitation world, the holding people back, the, saying can't, or, whatever it is, I feel like those are remnants of the old world. Now it's about finding balance. Obviously, we were way out of balance and we still are out of balance as far as on a societal level, and extremely out of balance. But I think once we return to that level and return to, where, yeah, maybe you are trying to watch your weight or your diet or whatever, but every once in a while, if if you're craving a piece of chocolate cake or something, like, don't deprive yourself, like, enjoy it, but also don't just eat chocolate cake all the time, So I think, and this goes for like social media, regular TV. I know a lot of people, when they're finding out a lot of this stuff about Hollywood and, these different companies, and, I made a video about that before too, or I'll post the description or post it up here. But it's like, if we go and we dig up all the skeletons in everybody's closet and we focus on all of the negative stuff that they've done, eventually we're not going to have anything left to watch, eat, associate with, whatever it is. And we're just going to be in this corner by ourselves saying, oh, the rest of the world's evil and look at all these bad things that they do. And I don't want to be like that. I don't want to limit myself. Obviously you have the right to do whatever you want to do. You're going to make the choices that you want to make. And if you don't feel like you want to support a company, that's by all means, do what you got to do. But if you're falling into this pressure society where it's like this cancel fest where everybody has to get canceled because they have their own differing opinion, like, that doesn't make sense to me. I hear a lot of people complain about Amazon. And it's like, sure, you can think of 100 different reasons why Amazon is a bad thing. And then you can think of 100 different reasons why it's a great thing. So what do you want to get stuck on? That's where I think it's important to find this balance of, how many things do I really need to cut out of my life because I'm making a stand against things, and how many of these things actually make my life better and I'm just making myself suffer because I'm cutting them out. And I think that's the most important thing, finding that balance of, and it's the other thing too with like, I see a lot of people who think that it's all about just being happy and totally ignoring the darkness, and oh no, it's all about love and light. And it's like, that stuff's not going away. The darkness isn't going away. The bad stuff isn't going away. Your bad days aren't going away. Your negative emotions aren't going away. So understand that it's part of being human. Understand that it's part of the balance. If you didn't know what it felt like to be depressed or have anxiety or whatever else, then you wouldn't be able to appreciate how good it feels when you feel normal, you know? So that balance is key. If it was sunny all the time, then you wouldn't appreciate the sun. But since we have nighttime and we have clouds that take away the sun at times, then it makes you more appreciative when it does come out. There's that balance. We have to keep that balance. Otherwise, we don't appreciate things. And I think that's where we need to get more focused on creating balance in our lives and not depriving us, ourselves so much if it's something that we truly desire or crave or want to do or whatever it is. Now, if it's something totally awful for you, that's why I said it's all about balance, because none of the things that we do we should go overboard with. Drinking, anything. If you choose to drink, then do it and balance it. Make sure you're hydrating yourself and taking care of your body and doing the other things that counteract that activity. But if it's something that you enjoy, I just don't see the value in depriving yourselves of all life's joys just in the name of spirituality, I guess. If you have a specific reason, like I don't drink personally because, one, I don't really like the way it makes me feel, but I also have noticed how it affects my vibration. And so those two things, it doesn't make sense for me to drink. Even in social settings, I'm like, I just doesn't really do anything for me. But now food, like I know I should probably eat just fruit all day, but there's certain fruit that I love to eat. And I'm not going to deprive myself of those things because I need to enjoy being a human at times. And I think that also comes into play with like the work-life balance too. And this is, I'm looking in the mirror right now, but and a lot of us get caught up in our work life and what we're doing and striving so hard to be better and do better and create a better life for ourselves or career or whatever it is. And we get caught up, and sometimes, Ariah I'm sitting here typing away or working on my music or whatever it is. And Ariah kind of taps me on the shoulder and says, hey, go be human for a little bit. Go enjoy your family. Go enjoy, watching some mindless TV that makes you laugh for a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're enjoying yourself, if you're enjoying what you're doing, then there's no shame or guilt in those things, And we have to understand that we need that balance. Otherwise, we're just going to go so far to one side that we're going to completely lose perspective of what we're here to do, which is evolve. It's to grow. It's to learn. And also, some of us, it's our job to lead others and to help them do the same. So, but all of those things have value to them that you can get out of them if you're looking at it the right way. And if you're having balance, sitting on the couch all day for 12 hours a day eating, junk food and just watching TV, I don't recommend that. But if you've worked all day and you want to come home and relax a little bit, go ahead. Don't feel guilty about it. But also understand there's that time where you got to take care of your body. Find that balance too, So that's the message for today. I think I've beat a dead horse enough by saying that it's time to find balance and, enjoy being human. Don't forget that we are here for that element as well. As much as we have all these other duties and responsibilities, let's not forget what, we have a very unique opportunity to be on this spinning ball in the sky. So let's enjoy it. Let's have fun and embrace it. All right, guys, thank you so much. As always, if you got any value out of this, please like and share, as it helps the algorithm, helps this channel grow, and helps other people to see the messages. And if you've been here before and like some of the videos, please go ahead and subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. So thank you much, everybody. I will see you on the next video. Love and light.